Okay, so we're live. Hello, everybody. Firstly, while we're waiting here for people to join, firstly, let's say thank you so much. We finally are at 1K. This is so exciting, right? Now that means I'll shortly have the community tab and I should be able to stream from my phone as well. I don't know, today I wasn't able to. So, yeah, let's get into the questions, huh? Some of the most common things I get asked is like where? What is my real name? Smita Nelamangalam. I am from Bangalore in India. And then my height, my age. Okay, I'm 5'5", I'm 21 years old, doing Bachelor of Design in college, third year. I'm going to be graduating next year. That's it. So, then about how much organized basketball I have been. Next, about how much organized basketball I've played, right? So I haven't. Wait. Damn, this hanging. So yeah, I haven't played much organized basketball. Mostly just street. I've not played district or state or national or junior NBA. And next, somebody asks, "Do I love basketball?" Oh well, obviously I love basketball. Like, if I didn't like it, I'm telling you this much: I wouldn't be playing it right now. Uh, yeah. So, for how long have I been playing basketball? Now, if you count like what, just going to a court once in like a week or twice a week, and just dribbling around, throwing the ball, just playing pickup for fun, basically. That I've been doing since I was like 11 years old or sixth grade. Okay, someone's here. Was that Flamey Edits? What's up? Hello, man. Welcome to the live stream. I am so confused what to say out here. Anyway, let's get. What was I saying? Yeah, when I started playing, right? But if we're talking about when I seriously started playing, or when I probably tried practicing basketball for the first time, that would have been in 11th grade, or let's say when I learned how to score a layup, that would have been in ninth grade. And then now I'm in college third year, right? So that should make it around 4 to 5 years for what I've been playing basketball seriously. Next up, who is my inspiration? Like this, I don't know if most of y'all have heard of this, but there was this street ball show called the And One Mixtape back in the early 2000s. If you go on YouTube, you can still find that stuff. You can find the mixtapes and all that. Oh, Jaya Varma Adepalli. Hello. Hey, man. Welcome to the live stream. All right. So, were we talking about And One, right? Yeah, on that, there was this guy called Hot Sauce. And he was the one who was my inspiration. He made up crazy moves. He might have carried and double dribbled and traveled a bunch. But still, even when he did stuff legally, it was crazy. Up until I saw And One, like the only exciting things in basketball were like dunks and plays that required a lot of athleticism, right? So it's like it never really inspired me because I never thought I could do that. Then I see And One, I see something I could actually do. And yeah, that came about in 11th grade, and that's when I started practicing as well. Okay, Flamey Edits, you have a question? Go ahead, comment it. Jaya Varma says, big fan. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Also, make a video on my Hazy compilation. Flamey edits. Do I know ISO? Like the one in China or something? I think he wasn't on And One as far as I know. He is more famous like as of late. I've seen him on YouTube and stuff. He is from China, great crazy ball handler. I think China or the Philippines. I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, the fast ball handler. Yeah, I think I know what who you're talking about. I've seen him on this thing on YouTube. Okay, next up. Do I like to listen to my heart or to my mind? See, I mean, mostly a bit of both depending on the situation. First, I'll think with my heart, of course, whether I like to do this or I don't like to do this. And then, of course, I'll use my brain as well to think about how to do it and, if it really even makes sense or it's just something crazy, dangerous. But so yeah, what I would say is follow your heart, but take your brain with you. That's what I live by too. Next up, Allen Iverson or Kyrie Irving. This is going to be tough to judge, pretty damn tough to judge. Because if you take the basic crossover, nobody beats Iverson at that. If we're talking overall handles, Kyrie, because he has a lot more moves which he is crazy good at. Even Iverson had other moves, but if we talk about overall moves, I think Kyrie would get the edge out there. He's also taller, so that helps. But Iverson was faster. And yeah, I think there are some stuff Kyrie is better at, some which Iverson is better at. Both are great players. And Iverson definitely has a greater legacy than Kyrie Irving. Oh, okay. Hi, Giant P. What is my real name? Okay, my real name is Smita. Somebody, Jaya Verma, has said that in the comments as well. So, okay. Next up. Okay. Giant P had some questions which he did comment on the one on YouTube, right? Just a minute, I'm gonna get to that. These are all with the ones I've been taking from the ones I got on Instagram. Okay. So how much do I earn on YouTube? See, to earn on YouTube, there are two things you need to meet, all right? Firstly, it's 1,000 subscribers. And secondly, it's 4,000 watch hours in the last 1 year. And watch time is basically how much time people spent watching any of your videos. And this has to be in the past 1 year. It's got to be above 4,000 if you need to even start earning. So I've met the first criteria, which is 1,000 subscribers just recently. And then there's the 4,000 watch hours, which I think I'm like halfway there in the last 365 days. And even after that, you have to apply for something called the YouTube Partner Program before you can start earning. And that I've heard takes like anywhere between 1 month to 6 months. So yeah, currently that's how it goes. I'm not yet monetized. Next up, when did I start basketball? Yeah, I answered that part in the live stream before. My age is 21. My inspiration is hot sauce. My birthday is the 21st of October, 1999. And when did I start my YouTube channel? Just a minute, let me check that. I, I started like my first public video was the Kyrie Balance Challenge. That still happens to be my best performing video. I think you all might know that, and you all probably have seen that. So let's say that I started with that. I uploaded that one on the 7th of December 2018. Next up, Jaya Varma, shall we meet? No, no, not until all this lockdown and stuff gets over, right? Like, I mean, I am not even going outside to film videos right now. Everything I'm putting up has been pre-filmed. So yeah, we just got to wait for this virus to get a little better, and then we can even think about playing basketball and all that. So yeah, let's get back to these questions. When will I reach 1 million? See, that is not something I can ever predict. Anyway, next up, coming to a little more, complicated questions. How do you learn to play better defense? I think the best way, like, see, when it comes to offense, you can actually teach people, you can practice moves, and you can get them down. But when it comes to defense, the only way you can actually get better at it is by playing more defense. So you got to play a lot of games for that. And then you'll start picking up on what kind of things players like to do at what kind of a situation, right? You'll get to know when a person, I mean, you'll get to know when people want to shoot, when they want to drive, when they want to pass, what kind of people call for screen, all that sort of stuff. And defense also needs a lot of timing. So that only comes with experience. What I usually like to do when I play defense on somebody is like put myself in that person's position and think, like, put myself in their position and see what I would do if I was in their situation, right? Not in their situation exactly, but if I was them with their abilities, their skills, and playing offense on me. And what I would do is usually what they would do as well, because all we ballers, we're not that different after all. I mean, what makes sense in a given situation just makes sense. So you can kind of anticipate what people are going to do a lot of times. People are predictable that way. Most ballers are predictable. And along with defense, obviously comes offense. Offense is much easier, I think. You can actually practice that without getting into games. The question is how you learn moves, basically. So for a move, you got to watch what the player is doing. Okay. I mean, most people like to concentrate just on the ball, right? But you have to concentrate on a lot more than just the ball. Footwork, how they shift their weight, how they use their eyes, and yeah, also how they protect the ball. Basically, a lot of things. And most importantly, you need to understand context, where and when they do it. And context, again, is not something you can watch and understand. That also comes with playing a lot. But at least with offense, there's a lot you can work on off the court. I think these last two questions about how to learn better defense and how to learn moves better, I mean, it's confusing and I don't know, like, I don't know how to put it right now. I'll have to think about it more and I'll definitely make a video on this. So yeah, again, please subscribe, okay, if you want to see that video, huh? All right. Coming to these comments, I haven't been looking at them. Okay. Any celebrations for 1K? See, there's We celebrate at home. That's it. We made like special food that day and stuff. But apart from that, there is not much you can do in these circumstances. I'm planning to get a tattoo or something once things get better, and I still have to think about what I want to get. So that is there, but I don't know when that's gonna happen. Okay, in which club do I play? Currently, I don't play for any club. I just make YouTube videos, travel around, play at random courts. But then I do play for Hoops Genesis, but Hoops Genesis again is not a club. It's not of it's not affiliated to KSBB and stuff. They're an academy, so there's a slight difference there. Okay. Then who is my favorite NBA player? Currently, I don't have one particular. If I had to choose one at this moment, I would say Curry. But it's like my favorite player keeps changing. It used to be Curry, then went to Kyrie. A little after that, it became Kemba, then Trey Young, and now Curry again. Even other players I do like watching are Kyrie, James Harden, Damian Lillard, Trey Young, of course. Trey Young, he likes doing my favorite move, okay? At least he's done it once in a while. He nutmegs people. And that again is something, I don't know why, but people consider that too psych for basketball. They think you're trying to disrespect the opponent and whatnot. But looking at Trey Young do it, no, it makes it seem at least like a normal move, just like a crossover or something. In football and all, it's such a normal thing to nutmeg. In basketball, it should be like that, right? Because that's very useful, especially you're playing someone bigger than you know. If they take up too much space, and the only way you can get through is by passing it through their legs or dribbling it, and then they'll be confused for a split second and you go by. So yeah, okay. From which club did I learn basketball? Mostly YouTube and watching others play. I think the way I started was definitely in school, right? I wasn't really part of a club. But in school, at that point, they didn't have a lot of people on the girls' team and they just didn't have anyone who would play point guard, basically, who would, be unselfish, pass the ball, and all that. So the first time I went there, even though I wasn't a serious player, nothing, all I had to do was get one steal, dribble past, make one layup, and then this captain is like, "Will you be on the team?" I'm like, "Okay." I mean, sure. And from there, it was like watching other people on the team play, watching YouTube videos. And yeah, I was never really part of a club as such for more than like 2 months. Next, Nehal Bhargav. Oh, hello, welcome to the live stream. Okay, who's my favorite KnB player? I think Kise. See, the way he learned basketball kind of reminds me of how I as well learned. He joined in late, and then the way he learned was by looking at people around him and trying to copy. I think that's pretty much how I learned. So yeah, that'd be my favorite. And then there's Aumine, whom I find the coolest in terms of moves and all that. And if you talk about my role on a team and how I actually play, that's probably Akashi. Because I mean, I'm too short to play like Kise or Aumine. Next up, how did I learn basketball? Yeah, I mean, as I said, from looking and learning. Who gets more ankle breakers, Kyrie Irving or Allen Iverson? I personally think Allen Iverson dropped more people and has more effective moves, says Naba4. See, I think the thing with Allen Iverson was in the era he played at, him handling the ball like that was way more unexpected than when Kyrie does the same thing. So, of course, defenders bit on it more, it was more effective, and he dropped more people. And considering he is shorter, when people bend down to reach the ball, right, they have to be more off balance than in case of Kyrie Irving. I think that's what makes him more effective and makes him get more ankle breakers, which is why he also has like a better legacy. But if you look at it pure moves and you compare Allen Iverson's, highlights to Kyrie Irving's, I think Kyrie is more like unpredictable, has crazier moves. Allen Iverson just has a crazy great crossover. But yeah, Iverson used it a lot better for sure. And again, the era matters, I guess. And if you're talking about legacy, definitely Iverson. I mean, he was a game changer way more than Kyrie Irving was. Huh. Nehal Bhargav, are you in a relationship and cyclone? Nice question about private life. Okay, I mean, I don't think you should be discussing private stuff on a public stream like this. Roblox Gamer 57, what's your real name? Smita Nelamangalam. Gaming Brother says hi. Hello there. Welcome to the live stream. Okay, let's go up here and see if there is anything I've missed. Nehal Bhargav. What's my goals for the future? Okay. See, as of now, I'm kind of confused. I don't have like proper goals as such. It's more like I think understanding what I want first of all, because this whole pandemic I think has left everyone else confused. And usually the thing with having goals is like you go and then you keep trying to chase them. And a lot of times you will forget to enjoy the process, right? That is just sad. So I think right now I I'm going to just go about doing YouTube, doing basketball because that is stuff I enjoy, right? And then I'll do whatever else I need to, survive, I guess. Complete college, find a job, all that. As of now, for my immediate goals. And then we just gotta see where it takes me. Right now, I don't have any long term goals as such. I guess the only thing you'd call my goal right now would be to graduate college properly and then probably get a job. And then start making money off of YouTube maybe a little later. And then finally, earn enough so that I can be a full time YouTuber. Or who shoots deeper, Steph or Dame? Let's say Steph started the trend of shooting way deep, so is more famous for it. But currently, Dame also shoots from similar range, but he is way more efficient and does it a lot more often than Steph. Again, how tall am I? 5'5". All right, so I guess that's about it. Thank you all for the questions. And then it was great answering them. I also got some good video ideas from that about, doing how to learn moves. I guess I'm going to do a key say perfect copy video or something. And how to play defense. I think this, while you should learn it in game, I guess there are a few things which a lot of people get wrong about defense and a lot of coaches teach wrong as well. Okay, Naba 4. Do I wish to play professional or overseas one day? I think overseas is also professional, right? And I'm from India. Okay, India does have a professional league, which is kind of new. And of course, I mean, they have open tryouts. So when this starts back up, I will definitely consider going and trying out for it. I may make it, I might not make it, but it'll definitely be a great video if I film the tryouts out there and, put it on YouTube. We'll sure get a lot of views and all that. Gaming Brothers, what's your next video? Keep guessing. Nehal Bhargav, do you think COVID is good? No, I don't think that is good in any way. I think it's done way more harm than it has done good for sure. There are a few good things which came out of COVID, but then I think moreover it has been just a lot of stress, a big mess in terms of how many people are dying and how everything is locked down and all the suffering there is around. So yeah, and yeah, about COVID, I think the one thing I did realize was that how before I used to play basketball, firstly trying hard to go professional, and after that, it was all about growing my YouTube channel and this and that and trying crazy moves all the time. But I think because of COVID, the one thing I did realize is just how much fun it actually is to play basketball. Because, only when something is taken from you, you realize the true value of it, right? That's some famous quote out there. So, yeah, I think that's one good thing which happened with me. But yeah, overall, it's been stressful. Okay. I should make videos on NBA players' moves. See, the thing with making videos on NBA players' moves is that already way too many people make videos on NBA players' moves. So I don't think anybody would want to watch the stuff I make, which is why I do Kuroko no Basket. Again, firstly, people think KNB moves are unrealistic, and secondly, that's not something that a lot of people are doing. But when it comes to NBA players, I think I think everyone knows that they're realistic because they're done by real people. And you see every single basketball channel, like these huge tutorial channels with millions of subscribers and all, they're doing NBA player breakdowns all the time. I mean, they do them so well that I don't know how I could probably do better than that. So that's why it's like the few times I've tried, I think I've tried Harden, I've tried Steph Curry. Those were just like, they never did well. And I didn't really, I wasn't happy with it myself. So I was like, just chuck it and I taken it down. Uh, what else? What other animes do I watch? I watched One Punch Man. I've watched a bit of Death Note, and then people spoiled the whole thing for me. I didn't feel like watching any more of it. I watched Assassination Classroom, One Punch Man. What else? I think Haikyuu. Yeah, Haikyuu. I'm not able to remember, man. There's not a lot of animes I watched fully. Okay, Gaming Brothers. Other than basketball, what else do I play? Now, if you're talking about like seriously and trying to actually be good in that sport, I think basketball is the only sport I do play. But for fun, I'll go play any sport you give me. I really like football, then badminton too, table tennis, sometimes cricket as well. Okay, Attack on Titan. Damn, I haven't yet watched that. It's like I should start. Probably people been telling me that. Hmm. All right, so I guess that's about it. Thank you all so much for joining this live stream for celebrating 1K together during this pandemic. It's tough, it's lonely, and yeah, take care, stay safe, stay at home, and see you next week. Bye, guys. Bye.